can you describe your character in 3 words or less?
Charming, flawed, heroic.
Garona.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Elegant.
Survivor. Strong, vulnerable.
Duratan.
Good chest.
Thanks.
Nice hair.
So all 3 of your characters has some kind of interesting dynamics to play. I mean, Duratan's family, Lothar, more of a family than anyone expected, because you don't see that in the trailer. Garona, completely sort of, had a terrible backstory, but is a hero and a survivor. So what was the thing you were most excited to dig into when you got the sort of the roles?
I was very excited to play a somewhat hero for once. The seeming bad guy turned that he has the opportunity to be heroic, to be noble, to be just. And the new father thing, I actually ended up calling Anna, who's a very sweet, wonderful woman who plays Draka, my wife. We called each other darling, which is like an old theatre thing, but when you're playing husband and wife, it actually works a great deal to call someone darling rather than by their name. It bonded us in a weird way. It gave us a very sweet shorthand for our scenes together. And yeah, I was excited. I was excited about the opportunity to play the quiet giant, only being 6'1.5".
For me, it was the challenge of 6'1" is quite tall, but I was passionate about playing Garona because it scared me. It was a challenge to be half orc, half human. I didn't really know how I was going to make that happen, and having to take on the physical challenge of playing the character was exciting to me. But emotionally, where she comes from, the idea that she comes from a background where she is a slave, where she's had to sort of fight and claw her way into any respect, and sort of if she's weaker than or smaller than the orcs, she has to use her mind to outwit them. And then she's this fish out of water, and she finds herself in the human world, and how does that change one's mind, their heart? That was an exciting thing for me to play.
I was just happy to have a job. No, but it's such a great cast and a great director, and who wouldn't want to...
Be honest, it was about opening your heart, figuring out how to love, potentially being vulnerable to the idea of love. That was good for you.
It was.
And challenging.
It was. No, it was a great experience,
No, just cross right over.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I play Lothar.
Lothario, a lover of many people, right?
Yeah.
Right.
People, let's keep it people. Sexless people.
Sexless people.
Australians got feelings too, okay? Come off it.
Come
off it. World champions, cricket and rugby. Oh no, the All Blacks. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we lost the cricket too.
All right, come on, you guys.
Lost the Ashes.
Going.
So next question is, if I can control you lot. Next question is, obviously you had to sort of train to fight. There's a lot of fighting in the film. It's called Warcraft, natural. But obviously fighting for you, Toby, is very different because you're in your pajamas and you're sort of learning how to fight as an orc. But for all 3 of you, and I'm sure you had different stories, what was it like sort of fight training, and did you get any bumps and bruises?
Well, luckily fighting in my pajamas, I was fighting others in my pajamas. So everyone I was fighting was also in PJs. We were all, Glenn, everybody was all, in their PJs. Glenn actually was the double of Steven Seagal, and it was weird fighting him. It felt a little bit like you were fighting Steven Seagal,
He played rugby for
Canada. Yeah. Good, big chaps playing the other orcs, the reference orcs. Huge human beings. Canadians are big people, in general. Maybe not.
You've said that about every country today.
Have I?
Yeah.
You guys stay on point, my gosh.
Sorry.
Come on.
So I was fighting other people in their PJ. So we were all in that same thing of, okay guys, now your arms are clashing, so when me and any of the other orcs are getting together and battling, we're doing it with, we do a pass, the humans do a pass. It was very contained and comfortable.
That was a great experience. You're like a little kid, riding around horses, swinging swords.
You're quite good at it.
I find that fun. You don't have to remember lines too when you're fighting, so it's good. You were very good at it. She learned how to I'd already done some of this stuff, so I had a bit of a head start. But she learned how to ride a horse, swing a sword,
You did a bit
jumping on cables and all that stuff.
walking and talking though. You've done some of that before, haven't you?
Yeah, just a little. I'd have trouble doing both at the same time.
Did any of you guys take anything home from the set? Was there, you know, a sword that you like? Oh, I'm just gonna, yeah.
Yep.
go into that.
Got some stuff. Let's hope the film does really well and make some cash off it, eh?
They were very protective of that stuff.
They were. I
wouldn't
don't know
have
how
admitted
we
that
got
on
it.
camera if
Yeah.
I were you,
Yeah.
but
You might be getting a
I did
contract through
not
the mail.
do that.
Dummies asked for it.
I got my rubber ears, you know, that we changed every
keep
couple
them?
days. We changed them every couple days. It wasn't, you know.
You just got a drawer full of these.
Rubber ears and
Yes,
gums.
my son loved them.
I got to change the mocap suit. The mocap suit was all grey at one point. It's now virtually all black. One day it'll be all black, I'm telling you now. We will be cool on set. I'm guaranteeing it.
Predator Barrage!